Welcome back to my channel. As you know, is SND Precision Guy. As I promise you that I'm gonna make a video for you guys, like every time I see something, the full breakdown, what I'm looking at. You know, I trade SND is like 85%. Sometimes I do add also SMC, but just keep something in mind properly. I'm not a financial advisor. What I'm showing you guys on the chart and what I'm putting on my YouTube is based on my experience. If you want to risk your money, just know that financial market is a very high risk. So just know what you are doing before you put your money in. Today I had a discussion with one of the guy in the group because of this GBPJPY, what was happening, where it could sell, something like that. What was my view? So my view was this one. Let me show you guys. This was my view. Then after I saw this one, because I know this candlestick, the last one here, so all this zone here is what I call a supplier zone. So how do I get the entry? Because there is a zone that I need to look inside for me to be able to get the entry. Then from there I keep on refining all this. I'll explain to you guys how you could take the entry from the top, plus to take this continuation. So sorry, that one was not mine. Mine was which one? Okay, mine was here. This was mine. The one I sent, I was expecting market to come here on this line to have another retracement, and this is what ended up happening. What is the picture? Then this is what ended up happening here. I just explained to people what they could do, so I'm going to explain to you guys and why you need to take the buy from here. Okay, let us go on. So the first things that I saw was this one. I saw this fake out zone. That was the reason I was expecting a retracement from all this zone. From this zone I was expecting a retracement. But how do you get the entry? Because the things that I saw was this hidden base, then I saw another one here. So what we could refine is, like, I can even put on top or put here, but here I'm gonna go to H2. That is gonna be 120 for us to be able to see what I saw there. That this is why I end up refining that. Okay, this is my zone where market has to come and sell. So this is what I saw. I saw this zone, then I decide to do what? To do something like this. Then to take all this zone from where it is and put it somewhere here. This is my zone now. Then what I have to do, if I want to take a trade from this one, since I'm using my supply and demand, I'm not using a smart money, sometimes I'm gonna do something like this. Just take my entry straight from there and put my stop loss above the eye. This is what I'm gonna do if I wanna take straight from supply and demand. Then if you wanna get a confirmation, this is how you need to understand your time frame. Which time frame do you use to see all those things? How do you take your trade? You see those kind of stuff. So let me delete this. Let me delete this line. If I see on M5, there is nothing that is gonna give me that confidence of me taking the entry, then what I'm gonna do, I have to refund. Maybe I'm gonna use M3 because I use more M3 for my entry. But what you see here, this is what we call a demand level. So since I have a demand level, what I'm expecting from a demand level is, like, when market is pushing to the upside, then market create a demand, push up. I'm expecting my tick to come inside my demand zone here, then market has to go to the upside. What happens if market just break the zone to the downside? I will expect market to come, respect this area, drop, buy again until where I have my supplier zone. This is the low time frame for me to take an entry. Let's say if I want a snap entry, confirmation entry without a risk, this one I'll do, then for me to go to the downside. So this one, if I wait for market to break this low, create an inducement somewhere here, then push to the upside, this one is what I call a risk free entry. Is a reduced risk entry. Then let me go to M3. So if you check on M3, because I have my demand level here, then market could not hold inside my demand, then market break. You know, guys, I normally use, let me do something. Market break this low, if you can check. Market break this low. You know, I normally use this one as my type of entry. Market creates again this inducement. Do you see this inducement, guys? But where is the decision point after this inducement? Because this inducement is a valid one inside my AFC candlestick. Why I'm saying my AFC candlestick or supplier level, whatever we call it. Do you see this candlestick here? I could refine the one that is there until the top, because I do use this candlestick. This one was being engulfed by the other one. This is the one we call the bearish engulfing type 2. This here was being engulfed the other one. So this could be my perfect entry. Then I can take with a reduced risk entry. I can say, okay, this is my area. Let me just take. So this one is going to be the first entry that I'll take. And where is going to be my second entry? My second entry is going to be where there is this wick, where the wick starts, this one, where it started. So this is where it's going to be my second entry. Why I'm taking there? Because from this body, where the wick starts, up until this one here, this is where I have to take my entry. And my stop loss must be below this one. So guys, I hope today, I don't have power, but let me talk. So this is what I'll do. In just short period, for those one they lack RR, they will tell you they have already hit 17. You see. So after I saw this inducement, then this was the way I could take my entry and refine my entry the way I like it. When markets drop, from the picture that I'm just showing you guys, this one could be again my second entry. From this one to this area, this is gonna be my second entry. So I have an entry here, then I wait for market to take out this low and trade again a continuation. I could scalp another entry from here. By the way, guys, I don't trade this pair. I'm just giving you a breakdown of what I saw and what I was looking at when my friend asked me to check this one for him. So this is what I was doing. For people that are in the group, they know already about this one. Then you're going to ask yourself, what happened? Why did the market start buying again from here? I explained to you guys about these things. And if you check even Ave, you see also it did explain these things properly. You're gonna see how market did. Market manipulate this eye, create first this liquidity where we have a valid demand zone. So this is already a signal. In supply and demand, we call this zone as a FTR. We have an FTR here, then market create this zone, come to the downside to run this liquidity, that the one that was resting here. This is why you see they start buying. Now, let's say you are doubting from this area. You are doubting that where market is going to sell. You can get an entry, a proper entry from here. If you want to go to be a M1 boy, let me show you. If you want to be a M1 boy, you can take a nice entry from there. So, how do you take an entry? It's the same process. You wait for market to run a demand level. This is your demand. This candlestick is for demand because we have a rally, base, market rally, market come and manipulate that zone, market create again an inducement. This is a liquidity. This liquidity is inside a valid the supplier level. This is supplier level. Check the supplier levels there. This one could be your entry. If you doubt that one, you don't know how to take that one because you're scaring and you want a confirmation, you take this one. Inducement inside that supplier level, then we drop. What is your RR from here? You could even reduce your stop loss up until this level. That is 2 pips. Then you go down. You could hit another 17. You see, another 17 in a quick one. So if you calculate properly, check this one. Do you see this one? You take that one, you take again this one. This is 5. This is 8, sorry. This is 8 already. So here you have 17, you have 5, that is 22 already, plus 8. You see how many you're gonna make. So this is how you need to understand. Again, you could scalp again this one because you know what is happening here. You could take another entry here. What is your RR? Again, from here you could scalp from this zone, because here you if you want to refine, you could say, okay, this is the last level where market could take an entry. Then you reduce your stop loss, you target this continuation level. You see this one here, this is the continuation level, you target that one again. So this is how you see most of the people, they do these things like every single day. Again, if you want to take another entry, because there we have this one, you know already this one is going to hold from this one, you could scalp again here and take another entry from this one. This is your entry. Then what am I gonna do? Let me show you guys. Inducement somewhere there. Then I'm gonna check this zone here. What do you call this zone? This is a continuation from there. So you have already here again, you hit 5R. Sorry, it's gonna be maybe 4. Yeah, almost 5. You hit another 5. Do you see, guys? This is just so simple, something that you could follow the way it's playing. You understand how market is playing, and if you have that confidence, even if market haven't break structure, you could even get this entry. Sometimes you do get entry where market ignore a base. Why I'm saying market ignore a base, check this one. Do you see that candlestick who's been ignored? That is a level that you could take another entry. You see, so you keep on adding your entry. It's not like because you can hold your trade for so long that you're gonna make a money, but if you do understand how to play with all these things, you could make a lot of cash. You see, guys, so this is what, and this one is just 26 already. So here you have 17, you have 26, you have 5. So you can make a lot of cash. So you just need to understand what you are doing. When do you take a trade? You need to understand your pattern when they are playing out, because you have that confidence and you know, no, this one is going to give me money, so let me just take this entry. So guys, sharp, this is what I wanted to show you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you go back test, and you're gonna be able to apply the same strategy and the same logic of what we are looking at. So if you check here before I close, you see here we have a BOS, markets come and create an inducement, then here she goes. You see, something that is so simple, guys. I hope you enjoyed.